and it was him having sex with another girl in his truck at Heath's house. It was posted on his Snapchat story for everybody to see.
Because I've been drinking them.
So you've been drinking and you drove over here?
I was here with my wife.
How much have you had to drink tonight?
4 or 5 beers.
Are you drunk, dude? You know how I gotta treat this
40
dog.
minutes. Yeah, I know how you're doing. Go ahead.
I can do my PBT to see, but that's not an admissible thing, but I don't... This is a tough one. I mean, not really, but I don't know what to do the right way. I'm not wanting to treat him like I would anybody else. So I'm conflicted.
So you got his phone with him?
Yep.
I'll call him real quick.
Yes, sir.
Where you going?
What's up? So my last 3 videos were about a paralyzed dog and her lost puppies, hashtag Puppygate. So this video isn't about that, but what it is about is while FiveOmedia and I were at the Franklin County Sheriff's Office attempting to question them about the lost puppies, we ended up speaking to Deputy Brody Bowles. And at one point I asked Deputy Bowles if he's ever pulled over or ticketed or arrested another cop. And this is the one example he gave me.
Really?
Yes.
Be honest with me.
I'm being 100% honest.
How many cops?
I personally, and I can assume that every other deputy would do the same thing because we're all on the same page. I don't treat any other deputy differently if I pull them over. I don't treat...
How many deputies or police officers have you issued tickets to or arrested?
So I haven't arrested any or given a ticket to.
So you wouldn't then?
Have you
Not-
ever pulled any over?
So I've been in one incident with a previous employee of Franklin County. I did not arrest them or incite them for what that case was, but I will say that I've treated everyone the same. So if someone's going this certain speed, I pull someone over going that certain speed. I'm not going to give one person a ticket and the other person not a ticket.
Who was the department employee that you pulled over?
What was his name? Sorry, this is 8 months ago.
So you still have body cam footage?
I should, yes,
Okay.
somewhere.
Yeah, I'd like to
Somewhere,
get
and I don't know
that.
exactly what date and folder, so I can't tell you exactly.
Well, I want to make a FOIA request for that, so if you can help me figure out the day and time and who that is.
So I don't know exactly how the Freedom of Information Act goes, but
Pretty much, I know it very, very
I don't know
well.
how to, not how it goes, but I don't know how to give you that information.
So all I have to do is make aware to you what I'm talking about,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's up to you to get it for me. And you know exactly what I'm talking about because you just told me about it. Pulled over.
Rank?
Just deputy.
And what was he pulled over for?
So it wasn't a traffic violation, it was like a domestic kind of call, and a matching vehicle coming from the matching area came, and that's when I stopped. It was because,
Was it a domestic violence call?
yes, it was at that point.
And he wasn't arrested?
He did not hit his wife. They
How do
just
you
had a verbal
know?
altercation.
Were you there?
So whenever I went there and I talked to her, I did not see any marks on her.
So if my wife said, no, he didn't hit me, just leave him alone, you would just leave me alone?
If I didn't see any marks or anything for me to act on legally, I couldn't.
So we can get, this is just 8 months ago. So I should be able to get
You
his.
should be able to get that. I don't know the exact date. I'll write what it is that you guys are
Blue's
requesting.
notebook.
Heck yeah.
Yep. So, what is it that you're requesting?
So you'd be able to actually tell me that better, but the dash cam or the body cam footage of your pulling over, it was a deputy at the time,
Mm-hmm.
8 months ago, in reference to a domestic violence, you said?
Was it domestic violence or domestic battery?
It would have been domestic assault, is what ended
Assault?
up happening. Or not assault. Sorry. I think they were just in a verbal argument. Is all that ended up coming
Okay.
out of that one.
And then you had to make a report still?
I believe so. Yes.
I'd like to get that report, please.
Okay.
And
And the 911 call associated with that.
and then the 911 call, thank you.
Okay.
And then the last thing is the full disciplinary record of that deputy.
So as you just saw, I clearly submitted my Freedom of Information Act request per Arkansas law. And what's supposed to happen is Deputy Bowles should submit that to John Little, who is the chief deputy. Well, John Little, he claims weeks later that he never even got that request, putting all the blame on Deputy Bowles. Now, what I did was have an attorney send a letter on my behalf requesting those records. FiveOmedia also dug his heels in, and we were able to get the records that I was requesting. And you're going to want to see these records. Check it out.
Franklin County 911, where's your emergency?
I just kicked my husband out, and he's pretty drunk, and he's still sitting in my driveway and he won't leave. He's a Franklin County deputy too.
Okay.
And he has his work truck here. I don't know if he has his gun or not.
Mhm.
I don't think he'll use it, but I really just want him to leave, and I don't know what he's gonna do.
Okay. So he's out in the car or in the truck right now?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're in the house?
Yes.
Is the door locked?
Yeah, all of them are locked.
We have an officer on the way. He's going to talk to him, okay? Kind of see what's going on?
I don't think he would do anything, but he was really upset, and he had had way too much to drink.
Can you get back into a bedroom or something and just sit down where you can breathe and kind of calm down a little bit?
Yeah, we have 3 babies in the house.
I would say just stay inside. Let him talk to your husband out in the driveway. If he wants to talk to you, he'll come to the door.
Okay. Do you know who they're sending?
Right now, Deputy Bowles is on his way. He's the one on duty right now.
Okay. I was just wondering, because Dustin knows all of them, so.
I'm sorry?
So my husband Dustin, he knows all the officers, so I was just wondering. Since he works for y'all.
Mhm. Yeah.
So I was just curious.
They probably know each other, but
Probably.
you know, they're all following the law too, so, or at least they're bound to.
No, I told him I was gonna call the cops if he didn't leave, and he's like, "Well, I am the law. I am an officer. You can't do shit to me."
Okay.
Also, I know the officer will handle it when he gets here, but where he may do something to himself.
Okay.
We just had a really, really bad fight.
Okay.
Yeah, I found a video of him and another girl.
Oh, no. Okay.
And it was taken in his Franklin County deputy truck.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. So, and I'm sure people from the jail have already seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I have screenshots of it, and his cousin has a video recording of it.
Okay. Is he still in his truck?
I think he got back in and is backing out the truck. Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
Looks like he's leaving.
yeah. Even if the officer, I don't know if he'll still come here, but he might want to watch for his truck because he's drunk and he's
Okay.
driving. He's in a Ford, one time blue with farm tags.
Did they call or state what kind of truck?
You said it's a Ford what?
One time a dually,
Ford one-ton dually. Do you know what color it is?
1022. Did you give me a turn?
blue. I don't know. He needs to calm down, and he doesn't need to be driving.
Yeah, if he's been drinking, that's probably not the greatest thing.
He's been drinking a lot.
Okay.
I asked him how much, and he said more than he could count.
What do you mean me?
Because I've been drinking them.
So you've been drinking and you drove over here?
I get away from my wife.
Okay.
She said to leave.
All right. So
So I pulled in right here, right down the road, and I said, fuck, I'm done.
how much have you had to drink tonight?
4 or 5 beers.
4 or 5 beers? When was the last time you had one? You know how I got to treat
35,
this
40
dog?
minutes. Yeah, I know how you're doing. Go ahead.
Okay. drunk, dude?
I probably had 3, probably. I drove from my house, which is a quarter mile down the road to here.
Okay.
My wife's
Go ahead
hauling
and pop your
at me.
tailgate.
Here you go.
Yeah,
That's my unit key.
Okay, I want you to go ahead and just pop your tailgate and take a seat. I want you to know right here, right off the bat, the fact that you drove this truck and you knew you were drunk is the stupidest thing you could have done.
You're right. I mean, I agree 100%.
If you would have told me you were drunk, I would have done something completely fucking different.
But I didn't. I understand, man. It's.
Do you understand what you're putting on the line right now?
Yes, my job, my career, everything. I know.
Okay.
I know.
Because you know what I got to do. If you're drunk,
to the jail.
You're gonna go to jail.
100%. I agree.
Okay. Stay right the fuck there. Do you got anything on you that I need to know about? Do you got your gun with you?
It's in my unit.
It's in your unit? You don't have any guns in here?
It's in my unit.
All right. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and conduct field sobriety. Go ahead and sit down. All right, boss. I'm sure you know what that card means. All right. You know what to do. You're not dumb, but I'm still going to explain it to you, okay? You're going to look at the tip of my finger, and you're going to follow it with your eyes and your eyes only. Do you understand? All right.
Yes. Lots of bright shit.
Yeah, I'll dim it a little bit for you.
Dispatch, okay, open city.
Shit.
All right, boss. Next part of this test. All right, so what we're gonna do, it's called the walk and turn test, all right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Excuse me. All right. Next test that we're gonna do is the one leg stand. Okay?
Shitty area.
Well, it's flatter than a lot.
It's better than it could be.
Yep. All right. Go ahead.
2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2019, 2020, 2021.
Okay, you can stop. Dude, what the f are you thinking? I'm just gonna be honest with you. What are you thinking?
Dude, I had to get away from my wife. She told me to go.
I understand that. You already called me once. You could have just called me. You could have sat in your parking lot.
I was, and I just now got here, dude. I swear to God.
I understand, but you still drove it all the way here. You know that, right?
I know. I fucked up my career and everything. I know. I freaking know, dude.
You failed a few. You gave me a few clues. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Okay?
I agree. I told you already. I'm not lying to you.
Okay. Go ahead and take a seat back on your tailgate.
Done.
Hey, go ahead and step down. I want to do one more thing I forgot to do. Alright? You're going to do the same thing as HC. I'm just going to do vertical, okay? That's what I thought. Alright. Hey, boss. So I've got him out here. You drove his truck to the parking lot, or the little lot area in between 41 and 60. He is definitely inebriated. I did field sobriety on him already. He failed his HGN. He gave me a few signs of both onset and maximum deviation and onset prior to 45. He missed a few steps on his walk and turn as well, but he did his one leg stand fine. I don't know what to do with all this, honestly. Well, so he called me and said, "Hey man, me and my wife are getting a divorce. Are you close? That way, you could come help me move this county truck, all that, right?" I was like, "No, man, but if you figure out, where you're going to take your other truck, let me know. I'll come help you out and I'll take you to your truck, whatever," right? I didn't think he was inebriated. Then about 30 seconds after I got off the phone with him, his wife called and said he was drunk and acting a fool. Excuse me, and that he was getting in his truck trying to figure out where to go and what he was going to do. And then I ran down into him down here. So, I don't know what to do. He was in his driver's seat when I got here, and when I was pulling up, all of the lights were still on. He turned his truck off after I parked him behind him and flipped my lights on. I can do my PBT to see, but that's not an admissible thing, but I don't... This is a tough one. I mean, not really, but I don't know what to do the right way. Okay. Sounds good. I'll do that. Alright, boss man. I'm sure you know what this is. This is a portable breath tester. Alright, I'm going to have you go ahead and blow. Go ahead and blow as hard as you can until it stops. Okay. It's not working right. Alright. You're at a 0.05 right now.
I haven't had that much drink, but it's an instructor, see? You can do what you gotta do. You do what you gotta do.
Give me a minute. Hey Chief, sorry to wake you. Talked to Doug, and Doug talked to Joey, and Joey told me to talk to you, so this is where we're at. I've got Petersen out here. Him and his wife are apparently going through a fight or something, and he called me to help him out. I said, okay, yeah, I'll give you a ride, whatever. And about 30 seconds later, his wife called our dispatch and said he's drunk and getting in his truck and driving. I got him out here, stopped. He failed his HGN. He had both onset prior to 45 and maximum deviation. I got him to do a PBT, and he blew a .051. It's escaping my brain when exactly he said the last drink he had, but he said he's probably had 4 or 5 drinks, and at the beginning of it all he said, yeah, you know, I'm probably drunk, and he was like, I know I shouldn't have done this, and he was like, I just threw everything away, blah, blah, blah. He is in his personal truck right now. But he didn't say he was drunk, and he said, hey man, I just need help moving my county truck because I'm going to move my other one. If you could just pick me up and take me to my county truck. And I was like, yeah, cool. And then 30 seconds later, at his house still. I know the PVT isn't admissible, and I watched... I don't know. He just drove here, and I guess was just trying to get away from her is what he said to me. I've watched other officers taken just based off of the HGN, and he failed that. And I'm not wanting to treat him like I would anybody else. So I'm conflicted. Yep. Yes, sir. I'm fairly angry. Okay. When's the last time you had a drink?
An hour and a half ago.
Okay. Just hang tight. Yes, sir.
Where's he saying he's trying to go?
He hasn't said he's trying to go anywhere. This was his answer, was just driving to this parking lot here.
Oh, so he wasn't driving.
No, he drove.
Right, but he's sitting in a parking lot.
He had all of his lights, and his truck was still running whenever I parked in behind him.
He blew 5-1.
Mm-hmm.
Which is not even close to an 08.
Nope.
Has he got a ride coming or something?
No, I've been waiting to hear what to do with y'all, because I was basing everything off of the HGN.
Yeah, but the PBTs are pretty damn close, man. Like, ain't gonna be no 3 points of difference.
Yeah, I agree, but...
He'd win that case all day long.
Mm-hmm.
What's the whole story? He called you personally?
Yeah, he called me personally asking if I could help him with a ride after he got his personal truck somewhere, ride back to his county truck so he could drive his county truck somewhere. No. So after that, about 30 seconds later, I got a call from dispatch saying that his wife had called him in, that he was drunk and acting crazy, and that he was getting in his vehicle trying to leave. On the phone, he sounded sober. Once I got up close, you can smell it from a mile away. And when I pulled in behind him, I saw he didn't have a tag light, and I went ahead and flew my lights on just because I knew the basis of the call, and then that as well. And then he got out on me, and I could smell his breath the second he stepped out of his truck and turned it off. So I don't know what to do. Okay.
But he ain't driving that county truck, that's for damn sure, and he probably don't need to drive that one out of there.
I wasn't gonna let him.
So you got his phone with him?
Yep.
Call him real quick.
Alright, I'm gonna step back out with him. Chief's calling you. He will be calling you in just a second.
Yes, sir.
Where you going?
Right here or nine, I reckon. I don't know.
You gonna sleep right there?
Probably. I have nowhere to go right now, John. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know.
You what?
Said I have nowhere to go tonight. This is about it right now.
He ain't driving that county truck
Well,
tonight.
he has my keys in my county truck.
I have the county
I'm in my
keys
ton
now.
truck. I drove my ton truck. I'm staying right here. I'm not driving the county truck, no.
Yeah. Where's the keys to your county truck?
I've got him.
Bowles has them.
Okay.
I handed him and said, here, look, I'm not driving the county truck at all. I'm in my ton truck right now. I'm sitting right here at the Pendergrass hay, you know where the hay barn is, 60 and 41. I'm sitting right here till about daybreak, and then probably go to the cell barn, hook up the camper in the morning and go to the cell barn. I don't know. Figure something out.
That sounds good to me. Just stay right there. Don't drive that county truck.
I only have that one set of keys. Remember, I lost that one on the set of tractor, on that tractors. Bowles has them.
Alright, he's gonna tell you how he's gonna deal with that shit tomorrow.
Alright, call me whenever.
Alright, I'll tell you tomorrow.
Sounds good, bye.
Yes, sir. Okay. Do you want me to take his personal truck's keys too? Okay. Okay. Yep. Nope. I'm gonna look at this truck and make sure. Thank you, sir. The only other thing I'm gonna do after this is still go down to his residence and speak with his wife, and make sure that there wasn't another incident that was involved, since she was the one that called it in. What's that? I'm Deputy Bowles.
Yeah.
I'm sure you already know what all's going on. So, what exactly happened?
Sorry, I'm gonna try not to cry while talking about it. I mean, I've been at work. I got off at 10. I was driving home. He told me he was at Heath Clark's house. He comes home. Something happens. And then we got into a little, sorry, my mom's calling me. Little argument because he was just being a little rough. And, you know. And
Did he hit you?
No, nothing like that. It wasn't anything like that.
Okay.
And then we were gonna go to bed. I grabbed my phone. I see my phone's blown up by his cousin, his sister, and his other little cousin. I asked him, I was like, have you talked to Shadia? And he was like, no, why? So I called her and she was like, did you see Dustin's Snapchat story? I was like, no. And I looked at it, and it was him having sex with another girl in his truck at Heath's house.
In this truck?
In this truck. I have pictures and we have videos. It was posted on his Snapchat story for everybody to see. So we got into a big fight because just saw that, and then there was screaming and yelling, and never anything physical. But I told him I wanted him out of the house. I wanted to call my dad down here, but I told Dustin, I said, if you don't leave him, call my dad to come down here. He's like, your dad's not going to do shit. So I was like, I really didn't want my dad to get involved, because I didn't know what Dustin was going to do, because he was pretty drunk.
Yeah.
So I didn't, and then my mom was like, you might just call the police, just to see if they can come and, like, de-escalate him.
Yeah. Well, he's somewhere safe right now. He did blow under the limit.
He did? Okay.
He did.
Well, I mean, I'm glad, but I can always tell when he's had too much to drink, because he acts different.
I did feel sobriety on him. I could tell.
Okay.
I could tell he was inebriated pretty good.
Yeah. What do we do about the video and the pictures and everything? We don't even know who the girl was.
I don't know.
We're taking care of him.
Yep.
I'm glad he's safe, not going to hurt himself. I was slightly worried he'd hurt himself, because
he doesn't have a gun.
Good.
He doesn't have any
I didn't
weapons.
know if he had got his or
No,
not.
it's in this truck still.
Because
so
I didn't know what he was going to do.
All right. Take it easy. I'm so sorry.
It happens.
It shouldn't.
So what do you think? Did Bowles do a good job, or was he in the wrong? You clearly heard his boss, John Little, not wanting to arrest Petersen. And seemingly Bowles did want to arrest Petersen, but clearly didn't want to cross that blue line, which is why he called his boss in the first place. And he kept saying, I don't know what to do. You think you would have gotten that same treatment? You think Deputy Bowles, after pulling you over for a domestic dispute, for a DUI and an out plate light, that he would let you go and you'd get to stay right there? Or do you think you're going to jail, or at least getting a ticket? So Petersen did get fired the next day, because that video did go public on Snapchat and everybody saw it. Thank you, Petersen, for always filming police. But he was able to get his felony charge knocked down to a misdemeanor, which is also special treatment. But good for him, I guess.